Hey everyone, welcome to Quality Quarantining Online Fitness Sessions with me, Debbie, for those of you who don't know me. Right, so this is quite just putting on Zoom and it works. As you can see in the background, I've tried to create my own little gym and I've spent hours trying to find a virtual background that works. But anyway, as you can see, if you move somewhere, your pants disappear, and I had to go and change my shirt. But anyway, bear with me. I will make sure that it is all sorted out tomorrow when we're ready to go. Firstly, thank you so much for signing up for the program. I'm sure we're going to have huge amounts of fun while we get going in this 21-day lockdown period. I'm going to hopefully keep you super entertained and keep you active and make the 21 days a little bit more or less climbing up the walls by doing some fitness with me. So I just want to bring a few little things to your attention before we start off tomorrow. So, like I said, welcome to everybody on board, especially those who don't know me. And for those who do know me, you know what the sessions are all about. We obviously don't have any equipment to work with, so I'm going to try and make them as simplified as possible so that everybody is able to do them. And each exercise will have a regress with it or a progress, which means you can either do the easier version or the version as it is, or you can make it a little bit harder, so the choice is yours. I have put a little bit of notes with me because I have got quite a bit to say. I don't want to bore you with it, but anyway. So firstly, I just want to say with everything that's happening at the moment, if you have a slight scratch in your throat, you have a runny nose, a little bit of a temperature or headache, and you're not feeling that great at all, just out of sorts, please do not do the sessions with us until you're feeling 100% normal. I just don't want to take any chances. I don't want you to take any chances. So let's just be safe. Right, if you have an injury or if you have old knees, bad knees, whatever type of injuries they might be, or just pure old, also just be careful if there is something that you're worried about. If you've got really bad knees and, for example, you can't do a full squat, maybe just send me a message and ask me what you can and what you can't do. And for example, if you do have an injury that's busy healing or just started niggling, just be very careful as well. Don't push yourself through the exercises because you're thinking, sure, but I have to do this. I'm going to go insane if I don't do any kind of exercises. Right, so like I said, this is just a short video just to take you through some of the things that we're going to do tomorrow. I will go through all the exercises with you now. Don't run away or not join tomorrow when you see them. I've started with quite a simple session, so you should all be able to handle it. Right, then, like I said, you can work within your own limits. So you can either push yourself really hard, you can just, I don't want you to have it nice and chilled, but I want you to work hard. And if you feel like you need a breather in between, then just stop, get your breath back. Because for me, the most important thing is that your form is important. So for example, if we're doing squat jumps, you don't want to be just jumping and jumping because we need to get 20 done. If you're really struggling and you can't breathe or your legs are taking strain, rather do 10 and do them properly, catch your breath, and then do the other 5, or even if you only just do the 10. It's more important that your form is correct and you're doing the movement properly than just haphazardly jumping about and you're actually not achieving anything. But I will talk you through everything as we go. And like I said, work within your limits, push yourself, that extra tiny little bit, you can do it. And then, like I said, regress, we've got that all, and progress. And then the other thing as well, just a reminder, and I'm talking very quickly, let me slow down. Just a reminder that when you do come onto the session, there might be 30 of us online at the same time. So I have put my big screen, you can't see it now, but I've connected to my big flat screen TV that I can see all of you that are online. I obviously can't watch your form, and that is why I prefer to send this all to you tonight so that you can get a good look at what we are doing tomorrow. And then there might be a time, for example, when we need to go down onto the floor And I have tried to set the laptop up so that you can see me, and there I am on the floor. You will be able to see me, but I might have to adjust angles as we go. So just a reminder as well, make sure you have a water bottle with you tomorrow. Oh gosh, you see, that's the thing. Well, there's my water bottle. You can see the lid. It does have water in it. Make sure that you have got a gym mat with you. There's your gym mat. You don't need a massive gym mat. It's just to keep you comfortable when you're lying on the floor. If you don't have a gym mat, here's another idea that I've just did. I've got two chair cushions, let's do it that way, and I've just tied them together. So that will serve the same purpose. And then your little sweat towel. Make sure you've got a sweat towel because you are going to sweat. Make sure you can't see mine, but I'm going to bang on it. And you've got a wall as well for tomorrow because we're going to be using the wall for an exercise. And then if you would like to, before you come into the room, if you've got a foam roller and any special sort of stretching or warm-ups that you would like to do before you come into the room, into the meeting, if you can do those there. I will take you through a warm-up, and I will also be doing some pre-exercises to get your core going. And if there's anything that you want to do, for example, that you like doing, if you can just do that before. And then I urge you all just to come into the meeting room, maybe 5 or 10 minutes before. On the Zoom program that I'm on, because I'm a cheapskate, we only allow 40 minutes free. So we need to make good use of those 40 minutes. So maybe just drop in 5 or 10 minutes before, or go and play around so that you know you are connected, and then we can get going. So just to take you through tomorrow's exercises, let me just put all of this away. And Bella's lying on the floor here in front of you. You can't see her, but she could very well make an appearance. I nearly stood on her just now. Okay, so these are just the exercises for tomorrow. So I'm going to talk you through all of them. You can practice them tonight and listen out for the pointers, because like I said to you, it's very important that we do the exercises correctly. I'm a big sticker for form and for making sure the exercises are done properly using the core. And if I can just explain to you, like I did say in my email, this whole body of yours is your house. Your pillars, your walls are here and here. You can't even see them in the glutes that keep everything together. Your core is part of your pillar that connects everything to each other to keep you nice and strong. So that is what I focus a lot on, and I will be taking you through all that tomorrow. So just for now, the exercises in our workout for tomorrow, and we are going to be doing rounds and reps, which means we are going to be doing on each exercise, say 20 exercises, and then we'll repeat that 3 times. We'll go through all the exercises first, and for tomorrow, there are 6 of them, and then we will do the repetitions, and then we'll repeat the rounds. So one of the exercises for tomorrow, oh gosh, and you can't see me already. Let me just adjust the angle. Do you see what I mean about angles? So let's just drop that a little bit. There we go, that should be better. Aha, there we go, much better. Okay, so there we go. So we are going to be doing a side plank. So if you can look, my legs are slightly on 45 degrees. My elbow is directly underneath my shoulder, and I am tucking my bum under. I'm squeezing in my tummy, and I'm having a good look because Bella's looking at me and thinking, what the heck is this woman doing? Okay, so then what we do is we use this bottom leg, the muscles in the bottom side part of the bum, and the muscles under the elbow to lift us up. And there is our side bridge. So then what we're going to do is we are going to extend our leg. I'm sucking nicely in my tummy, my bum is tightened, I'm pushing off this bottom muscle here, and then I'm extending the arm over my head. So you don't want to drop yourself down, you want to keep yourself nice and high. Do you see what I mean about the virtual squeeze? But anyway, and then we are bringing nice and slow our knee in to our elbow. There we go, working through it. So that is your side plank where we are bringing the elbow into knee. And tomorrow when we go through it all, I will show you the regress. So if you don't want to do that, if you're struggling with that knee to shoulder, then you just regress and you can just hold it. Right, then the next exercise we are going to be doing is a squat jump. I think you're all pretty familiar with the squat jump.